being involved in school is gonna make school so much better. College 8 a.m. is completely different from 8 a.m. at high school or middle school. I say boy because it's college and these niggas is little boys. Like, her roommate literally was having sex. She was on the bottom bunk. Her roommate was having sex on the top bunk. Like, welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Lolo, and today, as y'all can see in the title, we finna talk about this college freshman advice and all that good stuff. So I put some stuff in my notes about what I'm gonna talk about so I can stay on it, because I talk too damn much and now I get off topic, so bear with me. So like I told y'all, my name is Lolo. I go to Kennesaw State University, which is a college in Georgia. If you're from Georgia, you know what I'm talking about. It's a PWI. I'm going into my junior year, and I don't know. I feel like all this stuff I'm gonna tell y'all, I did not know coming into school. I really didn't know nothing coming into college. Cause one of my sisters, she went to college. The only thing that she taught me about going to college, well, she didn't teach me anything, because I kind of did the same thing, but hopefully I'm helping that. You watching and listening to this will help you not do that. But all I got from her is like the party life, because she literally was having a ball. She went to Albany, and if you know, you know. So yeah, the first topic I'm gonna go on is classes. So the thing about classes that I feel like not everybody, but a lot of people do say, is early morning classes. I didn't really hear about it when I was coming to college, about like not to do really early classes. But since I've been in college, I've seen a lot of people talk about it. So maybe y'all not hearing it either, and it's just how people go in college seeing people say the same shit. But that junk is so true. If you've heard it, it's the truth. The early morning classes in college is different. It's not high school. Like, my high school, we was at school at 6 a.m. or like 6:30, and the first class started at 7:15. And that wasn't bad for me. Like, I could go to school even when I was in middle school, and class started at like 8 o'clock. I could do that. And I'm a morning person, y'all. I love to be up in the morning. But at 8 a.m. in college, it's like a 5 a.m. I'm not gonna lie. College 8 a.m. is completely different from 8 a.m. at high school or middle school or stuff like that. Like, those are two different 8 a.m.s, because college life is completely different from when you're at home. It's not like you're home with your parent eating dinner early, they got you in the bed early, like, and they own you and stuff. It's not that. Like, you have to be on yourself in college, and it ain't that easy. I'm not gonna lie, it is not that easy. For my 8 a.m. oh, I didn't tell you my major. So my major is biology. Even worse, my 8 a.m. class was biology. I had biology at 8 a.m. I don't know why I did that to myself. Like, my brain wasn't even working that early to be taking in all that information, because baby, was it a lot of information? Hell to yes. Too much information to be taking at 8 a.m. So definitely, if you a STEM major, the 8 a.m. class is gonna whoop your ass. Like, 9 a.m. is even better. Like, I still take 9 a.m. classes till this day. Like, I can do a 9 a.m. but at 8 a.m. is so different. That 1 hour is a very big difference. A little bit, because the night before you could be doing something, which majority of college students do. Every night you're really doing something. You're out with your friends, you're hanging out with your friends, you're doing stuff like that, which is completely fine. Don't let nobody tell you that it's not. It is completely fine. You just got to be on yourself and make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing as well, because college is not free. Once again, for the people in the back, college is not free. That money either coming out of your pocket or your parents' pocket, and after a while, it ain't gonna be coming out of your parents' pocket no more, because if you fail them classes, they're not gonna keep paying for that. Because my mama would. But like, you need to be on yourself. For college, you really need to be on yourself. Like, you can go out and you can have fun. Just make sure that you're gonna get up the next day and go to that class, because it is very important. You cannot slack in college. High school and middle school, I breezed through. Great grades. Never failed nothing in high school or middle school. I came to college and I failed one class my freshman year. Don't be like me. You feel me? But don't be like me. Like, you gotta be on yourself and make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do. You're getting to class, getting to every class. Yes, some boring lectures, make sure you're in there. Make sure you're in the labs if you're a STEM major. The rest of them classes, other people, you need to be in those classes too if you're a different major. But just like, I know from my experience, you don't want to miss some classes, because a lot of new information gets told every day. It's not like high school where like for a week you're learning something. No, each day you learn something new and you got to take all that in. And I feel like with class as well, you need to make sure, like for STEM majors, like I'm gonna keep saying, I would say to take your notes before you go to class, because it be a lot of notes. Lecture is a lot of notes, like anatomy and stuff be 100 slides that they're going over in class. And if you're taking them notes before you come to class, you can actually sit there and listen to your teacher and understand what they're saying and put down the extra notes, because the professor is always gonna give you like some extra notes that they tell you to help you understand it more, but sometimes you're not gonna be able to get to it if you're so focused looking on the board, writing down the notes that's actually on the board. You feel me? So you're gonna wanna try sometimes, not every time, I didn't do it all the time, I did it sometimes, to get some of your notes done before so you can actually understand and take in what's going on, because it is a lot of notes. Okay? And that's my opinion on classes. Just make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do and you're going to them. They say attendance is mandatory for a lot of classes. Some professors grade, like attendance is a grade. So make sure you're going to some classes, okay? Okay, my next topic is gonna be making friends. What? College is not the place to make friends. I'm just kidding. I made a good amount of friends in college. It's not easy, I say that. It's not easy. It's kind of like college in that way with making friends is the same as high school. Everybody really click up right when they come to school. Like if you don't click up right when you come to school, it's gonna be way harder for you to make some friends, make a friend group and stuff like that. Me personally, when I came to school, before I came to school, I had seen this Kennesaw party promo group and I joined it. Cause I just wasn't getting to the parties for free, to be completely honest. I just want to get it for free. So if your school got that, join the promo team. You get free access. All you gotta do is do a little post. But I joined that group and I made a lot of friends based off of that. Like we all promote the parties together. We all go to the parties together. We even we hang out outside of our parties now. Like a lot of my friends came from that party promo group. So I would say if you could do that, if your school does have that, I would say do it, because why not? And then another way is I met another group of my friends. It was like, Kennesaw has this Instagram every year. The freshmen make an Instagram and everybody posts themselves. Like you can basically see who you coming into school with. I don't know if all schools do that, but Kennesaw do it every single year. When I tell you every single year, they did not miss a year, bruh. So my roommate, who was my friend, she was my friend since middle school. She's still my roommate to this day. She had followed a lot of people on that Instagram. So like I didn't, because I'm not the type of person, I don't know, I'm just not that outgoing person who's gonna try to talk to everybody and stuff like that. But she is. And honestly, if she didn't come to this school with me, I probably wouldn't have no friends. But she been talking about the party promo group. I didn't find it on my own. But yeah, so shout out to my dog Maddie. But she had followed a lot of them, and on the first day of school, a group of like these people who had become friends before, they posted how they were gonna host like a little movie night inside of the student dorms. Because our student dorms, they have like extra rooms with TVs and stuff throughout like the dorm building. And they was hosting a movie night and we went. Like, go be involved. I'm gonna get on that. But they posted it and we went. Like we didn't know nobody who was there. We didn't even know people who posted it. But we went because that's what college is about. Going out and like doing stuff, getting involved, meeting new people, making friends, all that. Like that's the fun part of college, okay? We went, we watched whatever movie we were playing. I don't even remember to this day. It's been 3 years, so I don't remember. But literally, after that movie ended, a lot of the people who came, they had left. But some of us, like the people who threw the party and a couple extra people, they stayed and we played games like Never Have I Ever, stuff like that. And when I tell you that right there made my friend group, right there. All of us was friends the entire freshman year. That's how y'all hung out. For the rest of the freshman year, we all hung out all the time. We made dinner, we had Sunday dinners together. At the end of, like late at night, we would be doing homework and stuff together. We would all meet up at somebody's dorm and do homework. We would all meet at somebody's dorm and like drink, play music. Like we would have a ball every single night. Definitely like the first couple of months. And then my school, once again, I keep talking about my school, it is a PWI, but I'm trying to tell y'all, it's a ball. Like if you meet people, it's so much fun. And Kennesaw's not like a PWI that's like predominantly white. Like, you know, like it ain't that crazy amount of white people and then just little ass amounts. It's so diverse. Like every ethnicity, every race is in that school. You can meet any and everybody in that school. It's a whole bunch of everybody, and definitely the black community. The black community at Kennesaw is huge. Let me tell you, we have a whole bunch of like events where like the black people really show up. It's huge, and we have a ball together. That's why I love my PWI. I'm not gonna lie. I did want to go to HBCU, but I live in Georgia, like I told y'all. I didn't want to go to Fort Valley, nor did I want to go to Albany. The HBCUs I wanted to go were out of state, and my mom has 4 daughters to pay to get through college, so I'm not going out of state. I'm gonna save my mama a whole lot of money and stay right in Georgia, because school is school. I'm gonna get what I need to get. It won't be the same experience, but I'm really here for that degree, and that's a lot of money. She got 4 kids, so if you don't understand that, you don't understand that. If you do, you do, and yeah. But back to the point, my PWI was fun and stuff, and making friends, it is hard. Everybody is really clicked up, like they really is clicked up. And some girls, let me tell y'all, you know, all girls say the same thing about each other. Like when you look at females, sometimes they look real stuck up and bougie, and until you actually go up and talk to one of them, yes, some of them actually are stuck up and bougie, but majority of the time they just look that way because they walking around campus by them damn selves. Like what are we supposed to do? Walk around looking joyful and jolly all day? No one is doing that. Even the ones that saying stuff about girls who walk around looking like that, be walking around looking like that. So us girls really need to come together and just understand that we all do the same shit for real. Some of us actually are not. Like me, when you walk past me, I might look mean or something, but I'm not at all. Nice as hell. And a lot of people will say that, like when they first see me, that I look stuck up or like bougie or something, and that's not me at all. You really just gotta have, you just gotta want to meet people and like actually go out there and put yourself out. Yes, you should be to yourself sometimes. I do the same thing. I used to be in my dorm all the time freshman year, but I still did put myself out there when I was on campus. I did talk to people, I did interact, I did go on campus and like be active on campus, which is gonna be the next topic. Being involved in school. You hear me? You gotta be involved in school. Being involved in school is gonna make school so much better, I swear to God. Hold on, y'all. Okay, my brain walked in, but like I was saying, being involved in school is gonna make school so much better for you. It makes it fun. It's another way for you to make friends, like I said before on the last topic. A lot of ways to make friends being involved. Join different groups. Like I've been in SGA, Trust. Every different organization. There's so many organizations in college. You might not know about them, but you actually have to go out there and find some of them. But there's so many. Like we even have like an extra cheer team at our school. Like they're called Black Storm. They're a stump and shake cheer team because our cheer team is predominantly white, and like they do like prissy stuff with the stump and shake. They still be at every basketball game going in. Cheers be fire as hell. You can hear them in the whole gym. Like every school has organizations, and you should become a part of them. There's one for everything. Like I'm in an organization for PAs, for being a PA. A lot of students want to be a PA. If y'all didn't know, like I told you, I'm a bio major. I want to become a PA, a physician assistant. If you don't know what it is, just look it up. But it's a form of a doctor, and I'm in an organization that helps students like know what they need to do. We have like I can't remember the name. Whatever, y'all get what I'm trying to say. I'm also in Trust, which is an organization for, why can't I remember these words, these simple words? I know what I'm talking about. Just had a brain fart. What is it? Community service organization. Dang, like what? So we do different things. Like we did this painting. My favorite thing we ever did was we helped make paintings for like the paintings that be in hospitals and stuff. For people who be in hospital all the time and seeing stuff like that. So Trust, there's also Black Student Union, there's Black Girls Rock. Like they have a lot of organizations at my school, and I know y'all school for a fact have a whole bunch of organizations themselves. So just be active. Like go to all the school events. Like my school has so many events, I'm not gonna lie. What? And the events be so much fun. We had this one event where like freaking oh my god, who did they bring to my school this one time? Dang, I can't remember, bruh. Dang, I am having a brain fart so bad. Give me a second. Okay, y'all, I cannot remember for the life of me who they brung, but like he's important. He's from a TV show. You know the TV show, the strippers TV show with I love the TV show. I cannot remember because I was gonna say Meech. They did not bring Meech. They brung, I don't remember his name, but y'all know the paint. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They brought him, okay? And look, let me show you some videos of like We had this thing called aux cord wars at my school in September. A lot of schools be having them as well, and it was so much fun. That's not really what I'm saying about that. Like, my school be having a ball, and y'all, this is a school event. Like I'm telling y'all, like the school threw this, and everybody just came. That's one of the events that all the black people came to. Like, you could see how many black people really came to the school at that event. That one event, like, really showed you. Then you got homecoming. Like, it's a lot of stuff that happened in school. Like, people will be posting how they be in their dorm bored at school. You have to get out that dorm and go meet people for real. Like, you have to go out and meet people. That's the only way college is really gonna be fun. Like, going to class every day is cool, but you know, sometimes you gotta get out and make friends and have fun at the same time. It's gonna make college way better. So like I said, make sure y'all being involved, okay? And then another thing is gonna be parties, okay? Like I told y'all, I'm a part of a party promo group at my school. The college parties be a ball. I be on my first college party my freshman year. It was called Drunk Story. I ain't never went to such a party that was that deep. Like, it probably was the whole school in there. It was so much fun. It was hot as hell, but it was so much fun. Like, you can go to parties, bro. Like, you just have to be on it. Like I told y'all before, you can go to parties, have a ball, but the next day, if you got class, make sure you go to class. Like, that serious. And since I go to a PWI, nothing crazy really happens at my party. So I don't really have much to tell you about parties. Like, it be regular, like regular parties. We all hang out. They be playing music. It's like any other party, okay? Some schools, people start shooting and stuff like that, so you gotta be really safe and cautious and stuff. But luckily, at this PWI, no, that never, let me knock on wood. Nothing like that has happened. I hope that it never does happen. But like, it's really safe. Like, the only thing I would tell y'all is if you're a female and you're going to parties and stuff, niggas is gonna holler every chance they get. Every chance they get, they is gonna holler and beg and stalk and holler and beg, okay? Let me tell you a horror story, okay? My auntie went to Clark, Atlanta for college. If you know what Clark, Atlanta is. Oh, that's another HBCU. I forgot about that one. My bad. But anyways, she went to Clark, and when she was walking on campus, a boy asked for her number, and she would not give it to him. Tell me why this nigga punched her in her face. Yes, over a number. Niggas are ill in the head. They're ill in the head. So, at a certain extent, yeah, you still gotta be very cautious. And like, when it comes to me, anytime, if a nigga ever come up to me, still to this day, I have a boyfriend and all. Still to this day, if a boy comes up to me and tries to talk to me, cut it real short in the combo. Or if they won't leave you alone, just get them to Instagram. Like, just get them to Instagram. Don't get them that number. You can be like, oh no, I don't just give out my number, but you can get my Instagram and text me on there first. Anything, say anything to get a nigga out your face. Get him out your face. Give him the Instagram and end it, because some boys cannot, not all boys can take rejection. A lot of them cannot take rejection at all. So just save yourself and give the Instagram and walk away. So if I go to a party or anything, make sure y'all stay together. Make sure y'all watching what y'all drinking. Make sure y'all not taking drinks from any and everybody. Don't do no stuff like that. Like once I said, nothing really crazy happens at my school at the parties. So like, nobody gets spiked drinks or nothing. We don't even, those are probably like frat parties. Like, the only parties that be having like liquor already made is the D9 organizations, and they don't do stuff like that. Maybe frats, but D9s don't do stuff like that. They juice. I love D9 juice. Like, Q juice, all that juice is busted. But make sure you're watching yourself. Make sure you're watching your friends. Make sure y'all taking care of each other, making sure nobody doing nothing they don't want to do, make sure nobody is getting out of line, because stuff like that does happen. Don't let nobody take advantage of you. That's another reason why I say go with somebody somewhere all the time, because don't nobody need to be taking no advantage of you. Your friend is too drunk, tipsy, she don't need to be going with nobody. The only place she need to be going is back to her dorm, back to her bedroom. Don't be drinking and driving. Like, this is stuff I feel like you should know before you come to college. Like, you should already have that in your head that you shouldn't do things like that. But in case you don't, which is understandable of people who don't know stuff, make sure everything I just listed is like getting done to the T, okay? Go places with your friends. Don't drink too much. Watch what you're drinking. Watch who's giving you what you're drinking. Pace yourself. Like, babe, pace yourself. You gonna take a big shot, wait a minute, don't just be throwing them back, okay? Pace yourself when it comes to liquor. I did not drink until I came to college, I'm not gonna lie. And it's not like people peer pressure me into it. I'm just grown now. I want to do that type of stuff, okay? Don't let nobody peer pressure you as well. No peer pressure. But a lot of people coming into college don't go to parties and stuff like they're gonna do in college, don't drink as much as they do in college. So just make sure you're actually being aware of your surroundings and pacing yourself, not just going overboard, okay? Okay, so now my next topic is gonna be dorms. Honestly, the school I go to now, y'all, another reason I picked this school is because of the dorms. The dorms at Kennesaw, let me tell you, they're apartment style dorms. It came with a, not all of them, but majority of them apartment style dorms. It comes with a kitchen. Everybody got their own room and bed. You just gotta share a bathroom. I can share a bathroom, okay? I'm good with sharing a bathroom, but I could not share a bedroom with somebody. My bed cannot be right beside someone. So I don't got no crazy dorm horror stories to tell y'all about because I did not share a room with nobody. And my friends who did, no. Like at Kennesaw, the very last available dorms are bunk bed dorms, not even beside each other. They're bunk beds. And I had a friend who had that dorm, and her roommate literally was having sex. She was on the bottom bunk. Her roommate was having sex on the top bunk. Like, her nigga leg hanging off. Like, it gets bad. So honestly, if you don't want that bad dorm, make sure you know what school you want. And if you don't know, still, for every single school, make sure you apply early, like, so you can get early access to picking everything out. You need to do that for everything, for classes, for dorms, all that. Make sure you're figuring everything out early so that you can get early access, because if you don't, you're gonna be stuck with them 8 a.m. class. You're gonna be stuck with that bunk bed dorm. Like, you're gonna be stuck with the stuff that nobody wants because everybody else already picked the good stuff. Like, the good stuff is taken. So make sure you're on it. Like, you really gotta be dedicated for college. Really gotta be dedicated. If you actually want to get through and graduate, you gotta make sure you're dedicated. Like, it's really something you want to do. Don't just waste money on college. You know, if it's not something you want to do, you don't have to do it. Everybody does not have to go to college. You do not have to go to college to be successful. But a lot of the careers that some people do want, you do have to go to college. Like me, I do have to go to college to become a PA. I do have to go to college to become a doctor. It has to happen. So to be successful in what I want to do, I do have to attend college, and it's like that for a lot of other people as well. But if you're not one of those people, you do not have to do it. I do think everybody should experience college. Like, even if you just experience a semester, even if you don't go to college, hang out with your friends who are in college. Go to that school for homecoming weekend, because homecoming week is a vibe at every single school. Not all schools have homecoming week, actually. Like, some of the real PWIs don't. Like, even the homecoming at Kennesaw be kind of lame. It's not like HBCU ones. Like, the HBCUs be getting little baby city girls. Let me tell y'all who we got. Last year for our homecoming, I don't even remember the name of the group. They were just so irrelevant. Nobody was even there. But I thought that was normal. Not last year, my freshman year. My freshman year, we had somebody who was so, like, nobody really knew. And, like, the gym, because that's where we had everything, it was so empty. And I thought that was normal. Like, I didn't think nothing of it. But this past year, we had T-Pain, okay? That's bad. It is bad because everybody does get big and great people, but the whole gym was packed out. It was a sold-out homecoming event because, yes, T-Pain is lame, but who don't know T-Pain? We all grew up listening to a little bit of T-Pain. When I tell you hella people was there, the line to get in was long as hell. Like, it was T-Pain, so it was kind of like, but it was T-Pain, so it was like, hold on. Let me buy you a drink. Ooh. You know, we all know a little bit of T-Pain, so everybody showed up, and that's when I realized that my freshman year was so lame because no one was in the gym. But this year, it was fully packed, like, and everybody was screaming the music. We had a ball. So if you're not in college, at least go to an event with your friends in college. Experience a little something, because college is fun. I love college. I love school. I've always loved school. But that's enough for me chatting, like, that's really all that I have to tell y'all about, for real. And boys, oh my God. Boys, this is my last topic, okay? Boys, y'all can mess with people in college. It is okay to have your little boo in college, you know? And if you one of the people who want to get around, do whatever you want to do when it comes to a boy, okay? And I'm not going to say man, I'm going to say boy, because it's college and these niggas is little boys. They are not men. But they getting there. But all I gotta say is don't be so dedicated on that boy that you're not going to class. Like, don't be having sleepovers every night and not waking up the next day to go to class because you want to lay in the bed with this little nigga. Go to class and make sure he go to class. Sorry. If y'all are on each other, making sure that y'all are both going to class, that's the nigga you supposed to be messing with. If both of y'all is okay with laying in the bed and missing class all day, y'all need to find somebody else to mess with, because that's not what you should be doing, okay? Like, you can mess with a boy. Like, when you come to college, a lot of the time, that's gonna be a lot of people first time having sleepovers with a nigga. That's gonna be the first time they don't have to tell their parents they hanging out with a nigga and stuff like that. But make sure you're doing what you gotta do. I keep telling y'all this. Do whatever. But make sure you are taking care of yourself and doing what you have to do. Go to class. I keep saying go to class to y'all because, baby, I didn't go to class for my freshman year, my first semester of freshman year. And I failed a class. Broke my little heart, okay? Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. It is okay to be with somebody in college. It's okay to mess with boys. But a lot of these boys in college, I will say, are messing with everybody. I mean, everybody. Hell, people on their phone. They having sex with multiple people. A lot of niggas get like 10 bodies their freshman year of college, okay? And that's crazy. I ain't even got 10 bodies in my 20 years of living, let alone a semester, a year, okay? But a lot of the time, when people first come to college, I would not say hop right into a relationship when you first come to college, because first of all, you need to get in the routine of going to class and like understanding what's going on in college or not. Second of all, most of the time people first come to college, they just looking for any and everything. They gonna mess with you, they gonna mess with your homegirl, and they gonna mess with your cousin too who go there. So it really is just better off being single. But like, I stayed single my whole freshman year and my sophomore year. I didn't get a nigga till just now. So, but you don't have to do that, okay? You don't have to do what I did. I was really irrelevant. But you can mess with boys and stuff. They're just like, wrap it up too, because they're nasty. They're so nasty. Just like it's a lot of girls first time getting freedom, it's a lot of boys having that much freedom as well. So they're out here doing any and everything just as well as a lot of girls are. It goes both ways. It ain't one-sided at all. It goes both ways. A lot of girls is out here messing with multiple niggas in college, and a lot of niggas is too, babe. So if you better have that agreement with that nigga that he better not be messing with nothing else, because you will catch something real quick. Shit go around real easy. It's nasty. Definitely in Atlanta. It is so nasty. Save yourself. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. And that's the wrap of this video. Love y'all. If it's y'all first time coming, like, comment, and subscribe. I post a vlog every Sunday of the week, you know. I do pranks and all that. So if you fuck with me, you should stay. And yeah, love y'all. Bye.